And we are live. What's going on, you guys? What's up? This is Garuda Ghost. Thank you for listening. This is my first live stream that I set up. And big shout out to my fellow MGTOW brother MTL. For the guys that don't know MTL, he was on YouTube. He is gone from YouTube right now. He's on BitChute. He's a fellow MGTOW. He's a brother. He was actually the first guy that commented on my video. This guy has commented on a lot of my videos, and me myself, I see MTL as a big supporter of my channel. So we're gonna just rambling and talk about everything. So MTL, welcome in my stream, man. How are you?
No, I'm pretty good, man.
So just to start off, can you tell me something in general, like how did you find MGTOW, your first MGTOW channel? Just tell me something in general.
Wow. The first time was probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Okay.
Time flies. I was I'm a picky guy, okay, and I've tried dating around. And I've had a girlfriend at the time,
Yeah.
and I realized that women were they had ridiculous expectations. They didn't stop complaining. They were just they had nothing to offer, and they had all the expectations out of the guy and out of life.
Yeah, sounds familiar, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, I typed in into like YouTube, like, why the fuck do women do this? Why the fuck do women do that? And a bunch of videos from like Miggy 101, Sandman, and all the other guys showed up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck's this MGTOW thing? Well, I kept watching MGTOW videos until the end of my relationship. Was getting more and more red pilled. I started putting a lot, I started putting up with less shit more and more, and that was it.
And
So
that's
now,
now 5 or 6 years ago, you said?
well, when it started, well, now it's like 6 years later. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And what?
TFM. Yeah, I remember TFM's videos too. Third Fling Monkey. Yeah, good old days. I had nothing else to do. I moved to another city. One of my friends. I didn't know anybody there, so I just fucking after work I just sat at home and watched YouTube videos.
But you're from Montreal, right?
Yeah, I'm in Montreal.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, why did you decide, I'm just gonna start making my own content?
Um, Look, I've invested a lot of resources into keeping my relationship afloat, and from one day to the next, just fucking left.
Okay.
Well, I did have the attitude of like, yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore, because I realized that it's mostly from me, because my attitude changed towards her. I stopped being a blue pilled simp. I stopped simping. I stopped fucking tailoring to her needs,
Yeah.
because because I got fed up of her selfishness. They're all fucking selfish. All they think about is themselves.
Yeah.
So the more selfish I realized she was and did selfish things, the more I pulled back, and over a couple of months we just kind of distanced ourselves more and more and more and more, and then one day that was it.
And like your content, it's do you yourself, do you consider that as really red pill content, or maybe also a little bit black pill?
Both.
Both. Okay. Yeah.
Look, man, I don't hold back. I say what I think. I say what I see.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these fucking assholes that sugarcoats stuff. There's a lot of people out there that sugarcoat things a little bit too much, especially in the real world. And I'm tired of the fake smiles and the backstabs.
Yeah,
Just say it.
exactly. Yeah.
And most people fucking focus on the wrong things. They focus on the wrong things. They're focusing on shit that's unachievable. They're just fucking this society. I don't know about Europe, but I know that North America, or at least Canada. I don't know about America. I do speak to a lot of Americans. There seems to be a lot of differences, especially on the economic front.
Yeah, yeah.
But and I know there's a massive difference in personality because I've already visited in the states, and people are a lot more vocal about their opinions there, which is, man, honestly, I wish I was living in the states because people here in Canada are so fucking censored. They don't say what they think. They're just fucking drones, man.
But your president is Justin Trudeau, right?
Prime Minister, yeah,
Oh, Prime Minister. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I've never been in Canada, but one time I want to go to the bigger cities like Montreal or Toronto
Uh,
yeah.
don't,
I like big cities,
dude,
to travel.
don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. There's nothing to do here. I mean, yeah, in the summer there's stuff, but it's not that. I think it's overhyped, man. It's not. You're better off visiting New York, man. If you want a wow factor, go to New York.
Yeah, I fucking hate New York. I already been there, man. It's not that I hate New York, but it's not my favorite city. Let me tell you that way because I've been to a lot of big cities in this world. I've also been to more American cities, and yeah, New York is not my favorite. A lot of people they are really positive about New York, but for me it's not my favorite city. It's not that I want to go there again. Let me tell you that way.
No, anyway, I've been there for only 2 days, so all I could see was the architecture, the giant skyscrapers. Yeah, it's quite the shock. You just drive and drive and drive, and it's just fucking green, green, green mountains and forests and mountains and forests, and you end up in this city, and it's like huge.
Yeah, I was in Chicago a couple of months ago, and to really tell you the truth, Chicago is the most nicest city where I've been in the USA until now.
Well, look, man, Montreal is filled with potholes, a constant road work. I'm not gonna get into the reasons there because it's socioeconomic and political, and it's let's just put it this way: there's a lot of corruption, okay, and
Uh,
mostly a lot of incompetence in management.
yeah, I understand what you mean, man, but I think that that's everywhere, man. I mean, the world is burning, man. I mean, everything is falling apart, and yeah, what can you do? What can you do about it? Not much.
No, not much. What you can do is try to live a happy life, man. Make it as best for yourself as possible. I've maximized my situation, and I look to maximize it even further. I'm looking at alternative things that I can do. At the moment, I can't make an action because I don't have enough money to make actions. But once I finally pay off my fucking debt that I accumulated with my ex-girlfriend, because I was a great boyfriend who would give her everything she ever wanted. Once I have some savings, then I can start making moves, and I can bonify my current situation, which I'm not complaining about. I'm pretty comfortable.
Yeah, me also. I'm pretty comfortable, man. I mean, even though I never finished high school, I have a good job, man. But and like you said yesterday, and that was a really good point of view. Like, the reason that I have this job is because of my personality.
Yeah, yeah. I don't believe in education and experience can always be accumulated through working at a specific type of job.
Yeah.
Look, different jobs require different types of personalities. If you don't have a personality to do a certain job, you're not going to be able to do it properly, or you're just going to be burnt out.
Yeah, and that there is also a big difference between knowing something and actually do it.
Yeah. Look, not everybody can be a manager. Not everybody can be a worker. It's whatever your personality is. You know, whatever you. I don't want to use new age terms. Um, whatever you're comfortable with, I guess.
Yeah, I think so, and I work here in this company. I work here for 9 years now, so yeah, I have nothing to complain, man.
Yeah, the my biggest issues. I don't know how old are you? Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't ask you. I
Yeah,
guess
you
you're in
can
your you're
ask
in
me.
your.
Right now, I am 29. I become 30 about 7 weeks. I'm almost 30 now.
Oh, wow! I thought you were younger. Okay, so hey, look, you're probably gonna notice a lot of things in your 30s. I certainly noticed. I'm 32, by the way,
Okay.
and I noticed a lot of interesting things when I entered my 30s. First of all them single women are all of a sudden after me. Single mothers,
Yeah,
army
especially
army of
married
single
women,
mothers,
man.
and married women, and single mothers. Married
Yeah.
women slash about to get married because they have the second thoughts, and single mothers.
And that's also yeah, when we're gonna talk about female nature, when you talk about married women, they are already married, so what they want from you, you get my
Well,
point, right?
well, look, I find their strategy really nasty. They show all the cues and they show all the interest in you that they want to fuck you. They're not gonna go ahead and actually like do anything. You have to. They're putting that responsibility on you, so that whenever they get caught, they're like, oh no, he did it, it's his fault.
Yeah, yeah. So it's also, yeah, but it's also pretty dangerous to fuck a married wife, a woman. I mean, you never know who her husband is, and I think you got to be really, really careful with those things because, like you said, at the end, yeah, you are the one that did it,
Oh
not
well,
she.
Garuda, I'm a monk, so I don't participate in this nonsense anymore.
Okay, you're a monk. Okay. Yeah, monk mode is I respect monk mode people. That's not easy because the last time I had sex, that's about a thing. I think 11, yeah, 11 months ago. But it's like I am definitely not a Chad or a Tyrone. I am also definitely not a player. I don't see myself as a pump and dump guy. But yeah, when women really come to me and I have nothing to work for it, then being monk mode, it's not easy, man. So
I
I
know,
I respect monks, man.
dude. I've like I told you in my 30s now. It's never been like this where women come up to me and they're like, "So, how's it going?" And you're just there thinking, "Oh, so now it's your turn to come to me." Well, sorry, honey, you
Yeah,
passed
yeah.
your prime. I don't want you in your decline.
Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, one more other thing. I really want to thank you because you have commented on a lot of my videos, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we gotta support each other so that we can get to be motivated. Keep on making content.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, I made a video 2 days ago, but I think I'm gonna upload it next week. It's about I'm not gonna say everything, but I just talk about the future of MGTOW just from my own perspective.
All right.
So, but how do you see when it comes to MGTOW? And I'm not specifically mean the MGTOW community, but more like being a MGTOW as an individual. When you look at men in general in this world, where
Well,
do you think? Do you think more men are gonna go MGTOW, or what
well,
is your idea about that?
look. The question is a little bit complex. Okay, a lot of MGTOWs point to the declining birth rates as being a factor in saying, "Oh, MGTOW, we're succeeding." No, the declining birth rates are attributed to females behaving in unrealistic and unreasonable ways.
Yeah,
When they have unrealistic expectations out of life and think that every single male is somehow a closet multimillionaire, it doesn't work out, man. The propaganda machine of the mass media of portraying rich people on the television screen and and on the internet all the time, it's not helping women come to terms with what is real. And what is real is that we live in a society that is, you know, I don't believe in this, that this society is a class system. I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but where I live, it's pretty much a caste system.
Okay.
Um, unless you got somebody that's willing to bring you in via nepotism into companies that will pay you more, there's not really there's no opportunity, man. No one gives a shit about your education. No one gives a shit about your background. Here in Montreal, French people run the whole show, so they're pretty much all on top, and everybody else that's an immigrant is on the bottom. Which is ironic because turn back the clock not even half a century, and they were all pissed off that they were under the boot of the English. So make of that what you will.
So you are really an English Canadian, you.
No, I'm European.
Yeah, but I mean, you are not you don't speak French or
I'm trilingual.
okay, okay. But like Montreal, there are there many people that speak French?
Yes, of course, it's part of Quebec.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about the history of Canada, so but
Well, long story short, the French send their prisoners to Quebec, to the province of Quebec. Uh, then they wanted to populate the place with prisoners, with thieves and murderers and rapists and all that great stuff.
yeah.
Then they realized that these people needed to reproduce with something. So and reproducing with the natives, that's what they did as well. It wasn't gonna be good because you need a homogeneous society. So the French king decided, okay, I'm gonna send you a bunch of whores, and you're gonna reproduce with them.
Okay.
They were known as the filles du roi, which were the girls of the king. I just call them whores. So the French king, sends a bunch of whores here, and the population started increasing. And then at some point there was a war between France and England, and England, signed a peace treaty at some point with the French. Obviously, England was victorious, and because France didn't want to lose any territory on the mainland, they decided to sell the colony to the English.
Okay.
So Quebec became part of the Commonwealth, and from then on, the English just started to expand westwards. Then, of course, you had the American Revolution, and with that, all the different dominions in Canada, all the different provinces needed to be centralized. So they created the Dominion of Canada. Before that, it was Eastern. It was fuck. It was Western Canada and Eastern Canada, or Northern Canada or Southern Canada, something along those lines. Basically, it was just Quebec and Ontario. I think at some point, Vermont was also colonized by the French, which is now part of the states. Vermont literally means green mount
Okay.
in French. There's New Brunswick, which is bilingual. There's a lot of Acadians there, a lot of French people. So yeah, it's a mixed mash. But anyway, long story short, don't come to Montreal for for economic opportunities. This is a black hole. You're never gonna come out. You're a slave. They use
Now, if I come to Montreal, then I'm coming to see you, man.
yeah, come as a come as a tourist. Don't come as anything else. Don't come work here. It's there's no opportunities. The only place that might still maybe have something going on, maybe if you have enough connections, is Alberta. That's about the best province in all of Canada. But all the other provinces are liberal shitholes, and the
Yeah,
economy sucks, and everything is. Well, it's on one side you've got fascism, you have corporatocracies, you have like oligarchies running the show. Nobody wants to let small businesses in. There's a lot of restrictions on small business. They're wiping out the middle class. And on the other side, you've got the socialists who are all down for an all-powerful government to put a stop to the evil corporations. What they fail to realize is the government's already too big and already in bed with the corporations. So
But you ever have been on holiday to other countries or
yeah, I've been to a few places. Been to Mexico. Been to Europe.
where in
Been
Europe?
to the States. Eastern Europe. I'm not gonna tell you say this on a live stream. Obviously, I can tell you in private, but
Okay.
rather not divulge too much about myself.
Okay. Yeah, I think I already have maybe an idea, but you can tell me this another time maybe. But yeah, I'm from Western Europe, and yeah, do you know what it is with Western Europe? It's I think it's better there to live than Canada or the United States, but yeah, too much people in Western Europe, man. Like, yeah, too much people, man. Way too much.
I don't know, man. Look, I think the states is better, depending, but you got to pick a proper state. You can't just live in any state. Some states are obviously crap, while other states are a lot better. Just like Canada, but we only have one province, so that's kind of meager pickings. Um, Europe, it's kind of Europe is all the countries are kind of like provinces, I would say. Some are doing great, some are doing less great.
Yeah, I think
Anyways,
let's say that the Netherlands, where I live, maybe it's a little bit bigger than the state of New Jersey,
I know how big Netherlands is,
and we have about 17.4 million people. That's a lot.
and you also have a lot of liberals, and you have a socialist government.
Yeah, but when it comes to freedom of speech, the Netherlands, it's not a bad country when it comes to freedom of speech.
Okay, well, what about men's freedom? Netherlands is probably one of the worst countries to be in a relationship, isn't that true?
That's maybe true, but I think yeah, better than like I think better than Sweden.
Is it true that half of your population speaks French, or is that Belgium? Or is
No,
that Belgium?
that's
It's Belgium.
Belgium.
It's Belgium,
Yes,
huh? Okay.
yes.
So you guys just speak Dutch?
Yeah, Dutch. Yes.
So German Dutch or Dutch or like Denmark Dutch?
More like German Dutch.
I see.
So let's say I can understand the German language for about 70 or 80%.
Ah, okay, okay. So it's like Slavic languages.
And from yeah, what you say, Denmark, yeah, I don't understand nothing. So I think yeah, we speak yeah Dutch German if you want to call it that way.
Okay.
But you're on BitChute now, yo, and I created a BitChute account 4 months ago. But yeah, me myself, I'm not really successful there. So I think I'm gonna focus my attention on MGTOW.tv.
Well, it's not about. Look, man, you spread the message as best as you can, man. I do what I can with the time I have. Usually, I'm very busy. I'm always working, so you know, I don't expect a video to be popped every single weekend. I mean, I did try to do that at some point. I was pretty successful, but lately it's touch and go, man.
Yeah, yeah, because I make a video when I have an idea, and I don't feel I I don't have the feeling like yeah now I must upload a video, because the last time I uploaded yeah a videos yeah 3 months ago. And yeah, this month I'm gonna start again, But I just take it easy, man. And I also like to do these live streams and one-on-one conversations, and So I'm I'm producing content now for a year, but also because of my videos, I just met some really great guys, you know, and yeah, I think my channel yeah made my life yeah better for yeah, that's how I see it. I really now have the feeling like I really added something positive yeah to my life because of my channel.
Well, ever since I became a content producer, things have been going good, man. Made a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see. We have here in the chat box. We have Trans Gamer. We have Chronicles of AJ. What's up, AJ? We have Successful Indovers.
SE is in the house.
But can you tell me some red pill moment in your life or some sort of a situation that you were like, yeah, man, something makes sense now.
This because I want to give you a good example. I don't just want to give you something mediocre.
It doesn't have to be a good example. Just yeah, an example.
Well, how's this? When you're in a long-term relationship, every single day that is supposed to be about the both of you,
Yes.
somehow it's always about her.
Yeah, that's a good yeah, that's a good example, man.
The anniversary is about her. Valentine's is about her. Everything is about her. Always about her. Your birthday, though, that's you. At least I can say that was for me. But everything else is all about her. You just get one day if you're lucky.
Yeah, and like what can you what is like when we talk about the red pill, I think we all can relate to each other, you know, but I think when it comes to yeah,
Dude,
MGT or W, then we are all men going our own way. Like can you tell me some aspect uh yeah, what you're doing in your life that is yeah, what is MGTOW for you?
self-preservation.
Okay.
I refuse to get myself in trouble. I can't trust them. I see how they behave. They will backstab their fucking husbands. They will backstab their boyfriends. They don't have morals. They don't care. And they will try to throw the morality, the guilt on you. Like I mentioned in the beginning, when they try to monkey branch onto another guy, and if you're that guy, they're gonna try to blame you for it. Like, oh, you stole me. No, bitch, you chose. Now, my reaction is to say, no, I don't choose you back.
Yeah.
Most blue pilled simps will be like, oh, validation. Yeah, man. She validated me. I'm going to go with that. No, don't be going with that. Don't be fucking jumping on the first cooch that opens her legs, man. Don't be doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, for me personally, one of the aspects of MGTOW is yeah, really yeah, develop yourself as a person and as a man. And for me, like when it comes to being aware of female nature, for me that's a little small aspect. But
These women, they cross boundaries, man. They fucking get up close to you. They start playing with your hair. I started
yeah,
fucking.
I know what you mean, man.
Yeah, I start. I hit the gym pretty hard last year, and near summer I stopped. I'm back in the gym now. I'm gonna be going later today again, and I've developed a lot of like a lot more muscle mass. I was already pretty in good shape because as you know, I do construction from time to time, and I've done a lot in the past when I was younger in my 20s. So I'm in a good shape, but now I'm in an even better shape. I'm stronger than I ever was, and they notice. Women notice, and all of a sudden they come up to you. They're like playing with your hair and all like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah. I get your point, man. You got to be really careful. But yeah, let's say for me, that's more for me personally. That's more like I see that as the basic and more like protecting myself. And because I'm aware of that, for me, it's more easy to accomplish the things that I want if I'm aware of that shit. So that's a good point that you make. And yeah, that is also, yeah, for me that was also the first red pill for me.
it's not. Look, I understand flirting and all that, but you have to have some serious reasons. If a girl just hits on you for and she doesn't explain herself, like there used to be laws in the states. I don't know about Europe, but I know there used to be laws in the states, and I think maybe even Canada. They were called. There were laws against breaking families apart, housebreaker laws. If you were found to be destroying a family through hedonistic behavior, you were guilty.
Yeah, but when it comes to those things, I really like your the two stories that you told in your video. Let's talk about rape. That is my favorite video of you.
Well, look, man, I was never a bad looking dude, and I always knew something was wrong with the females because they're just fucking completely fictitious in their expectations. And I come from European stock, so my parents are European, and they were like, oh, they because they're used to the conservative lifestyle like there is in Europe. People are more open. They're less fucking like I don't know how it is in Western Europe, but I know that in Canada, and there's a lot of puritanism. A lot of people are repressed and suppressed, and people are not open about anything.
Yeah, we are living in a clown world, man.
Yeah, so the women, they're like, and they're indoctrinated, of course, by universities. They think there's rapists hiding in bushes at every single corner. They're afraid to walk down the street at night because they think someone's gonna rape them, like as if we have an epidemic of rape.
Yeah,
And they portray this in the news like, oh, there's an epidemic of rape. Me too. Hashtag me too. Dude, there's no fucking rape going on. And if you're going like a stupid bitch that you are, if you're fucking going up to a rich guy and you're like trying to fucking play this guy, well, he's gonna play you.
yeah, of
Yo,
course. Yeah,
I know rich dudes. They get approached all the fucking time. There's guys that are like, fuck it. In a year, it's like almost every single fucking day they have a different bitch in their bed. That's the kind of lifestyle they live. And these women, they think, oh, he raped me. No, he just fucking used you. Stop being so stupid and sulking in your own fucking bullshit. Should have seen
yeah,
this coming. If you were a proper woman, you would see this coming from a mile away. But you are not a proper woman. You think you can manipulate people. You think you can fucking get away with murder. Well, obviously you can't. And now, wah. Now, wah. Now you're pissed off. Now they're pissed off that they can't get away with it. They can't get away with taking the guy for all he's worth. So they fucking, because their aim is to fucking divorce rape the guy, right? Take all his
yeah,
fucking money. But now they can't. So they fucking go with the Me Too bullshit. Like, oh, he raped me. Now I need money.
yeah, yeah.
The money's gonna make all that stuff go away, assuming it's real, which is not, which it obviously isn't. I don't believe anything they say. I can't believe women anymore.
No, me neither, man. I don't trust them anymore, and I don't take them serious anymore, man. Enough is enough, you know.
Even if it was a legit thing, I couldn't believe. I couldn't. She has to prove it now. I'm not gonna believe a woman. At all, at all. I'm always gonna be taking the guy's side from now on. They did it to themselves. They cried wolf too many times,
Yeah.
and they've destroyed men's lives too many times.
Yeah, man, it's yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, better stay away from them and yeah, just go your own way, you know?
SCE, he commented something very funny. It's an inside joke. Hey Garuda, what are you wearing?
Me. Right now. Yeah, to not much, man, because I'm talking to you, man. Now, man. Yeah.
Anyway, jokes
Yeah.
aside, we bust our
Yeah,
balls.
yeah, yeah.
We bust each other's balls often.
Yeah, yeah, but I like that, man. If you want to make fun of me, for me that's a good thing. So for me that's a green light. Yeah, to make fun of you, man. So yeah, man. No problem, man. No problem. But anyways, when it comes to producing content, I think your content goes you like your content is maybe a little bit different than the average MGTOW or Red Pill channel. But yeah, that is what I like about your channel because in yeah, not all of your videos, but in a lot of videos, you go really, really deep, man.
Well, come on, man. I go past the fucking initial stage, man. Everyone's fucking stuck on stage one. Fucking get past that shit, man. MGTOW's about working on yourself and doing shit on your own. And look, man, if you're going your own way, the next logical step is to fucking limit your expenses, go full minimalist, save as much money as possible, and get comfortable. And if you and naturally, the enemy of that's going to be socialism.
Yeah,
If you're trying to accumulate as much wealth as possible to be as comfortable as possible, well, you already shunned the parasites that are females that don't want to pretend like they want equality, but obviously don't pretend like they want to work at life as a team effort. Obviously, they don't. They just want sugar daddy. In fact, it's already been analyzed. You probably have already heard of this. They want the beta male provider, and they want some other guy to fuck them, so that the beta male provider can raise some other dude's kids.
yeah, yeah,
Look, the percentages of cocked males is high. There's a lot of women that sorry, there's a lot of men that raise kids that aren't theirs and they don't even know it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fucked up thing, man. But yeah, that is the time where we're living in right now. That is one of the reasons. Yeah, we became MGTOW, man. But I think it's only gonna get worse, man.
Look, man, populations are dropping, birth rates are dropping for a reason. Men don't look. Those men who are red pilled don't want to deal with females anymore. Guys who are MGTOW because they've been in relationships, they know what it is, and they've heard the stories from older MGTOWs who've gotten divorce raped, got fucking robbed for everything they're worth. So fuck that shit. That's not interesting at all. So that's not an avenue I'm willing to go down, especially
Yeah,
considering I'm hardworking. And it's always like this, man. This pisses me off, but this is maybe a good thing for to be a man because when you're a man, no one gives a fuck about you. You don't get a fucking pat on the back and told, "Oh, good job, buddy." No one gives a fuck. You're alone. You're alone,
yeah,
all by yourself. No one's there to fucking help you, to support you financially. No one's there to support you psychologically. No one gives a fuck about you. You're alone. Females, when they're young, everybody's dancing around them. Oh, you're pretty. You're a princess. Yeah, you're gonna make it. Oh, don't cry, sweetie. Oh, I'm gonna open the door for you. Oh, you need a favor. You need money. Here's some money. Oh, all this bullshit. So the genders grow up completely differently. Men grow up in reality. Women grow up in fantasy, and that's where a big problem arises. Girls need
yeah,
to start being
yeah.
treated the same way as boys.
And I think they always will be living in fantasy, always. So yeah, women are trapped inside the matrix, man.
Look, man, like a friend of mine says, even during communism, when it was poor as shit, women were still going to hair salons.
Yeah,
Just saying. So, there's a massive disconnect in the perception of what is real and what is not. But the irony is, as women grow older, they're less and less desired, less and less attention is given to them because they're getting close and close to the wall until they hit the wall, and then that's it. No one gives a fuck. Then then the reality hits, and they're broke, and they're fucking single mothers, and nobody gives a fuck.
yeah,
But
but I
when you're,
think I
but
think also especially as a man, you
yeah,
just have to realize, man, like
yeah,
nobody is helping you. You gotta help yourself,
exactly.
man.
And when you're a man and you fucking you struggle through your fucking entire youth trying to get laid, trying to fucking seeking female validation, being a blue pilled simp, trying to start a family, and it's not working out. Then maybe finally you get a couple of long term relationships, and they all fucking end up screwing you over. They don't give a fuck. They're
Yeah,
completely fictitious. You obviously realize that these people are not fucking. They're not normal. You try to open up. You think, oh, this person, they're my life partner. I can open up in my moment of weakness. No, man, they're gonna fucking. You have a knife stuck in your back. They're gonna come around, hug you, and then fucking grab that knife and twist it even more.
yeah. It's like like you are the doctor that is trying to help them while they have some mental illness and they just don't realize it, and they don't want a doctor. It's
And
you can
yeah,
see it like that way.
yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They are mentally ill, but they don't want to get help.
Nope. That's essentially how it looks like. Yeah, that's a very good comparison. And so, and like I said, as females get they grow older, they hit the wall. They're no longer desired by anybody. They're no longer desirable by men, and they lose the ability to have simps lined up, and they're alone. They're fucking lonely. They go crazy. They fucking take medication. They develop mental illness. That's all I've already seen this bullshit.
Yeah,
And but for men, it's different. It's the reverse. Because as a man grows older, he's able to accumulate wealth, especially if he goes MGTOW at a young age and isn't ever married and doesn't have kids. You're free. So if you're just focusing on your career and your health and happiness and your lifestyle, you're going to at some point accumulate a lot of wealth and just live your life, dress nice, put some perfume on, go to restaurants, have a good time, and then all of a sudden the females are going to start talking to you. All of a sudden the roles are going to be you remember when you were in high school and all the bitches were fucking ignoring you and shit,
yeah,
and you had to fucking compete with an army of fucking thirsty simps. Well, now it's the reverse. Now it's an army of thirsty fucking post-walled fucking females, or females that are getting close to 35, that wanna fucking start a family, and they're fucking trying to jump on your cock, and you're just keeping your hand out, being like, nah, nah, no, 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 thanks, stay the fuck away.
yeah,
Just recently, I had to fucking tell a woman to fucking stop touching my hair. They don't know what the fuck a boundary is, huh?
yeah. Do you know what it is? Like m most women that I see, I don't want to have sex with them.
Well, that's a fucking other story, man.
It's
I don't know
like,
how.
I was like, maybe you can suck my dick while I'm eating a hamburger or something, man. But, but
Yeah,
yeah, no.
dude. It's dude. I know that European women are a lot more attractive than fucking North American women, at least Canadian women. Fuck, man, the women here are fucking ugly, dude. They're fucking ugly. I can't get hard with these fucking women. They're fucking ugly.
Okay.
It's a problem. And they fucking say, and then they try to men shame guys. They're like, oh, you gotta go fucking take Viagra. Ha ha ha. You're getting old. No, you're a disgusting fucking slob that doesn't take care of yourself. That's why I can't
Yeah,
get hard.
yeah. But, yeah, you're right, man. You're right. But,
Because I
yeah,
have no trouble getting hard when it comes to pornography. So
I
Some
understand what you mean,
right,
man.
right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But do you know what it is? Like, I don't know. Maybe you see that at a different way, but I think, yeah, we red pilled men. Like, there are so many distractions in this world that you have to mentally, you have to be really strong to, yeah, not falling back
Well,
into that
Garuda,
matrix.
once you're red pilled and you see these interactions with women, even from a distance between a guy and a girl, and you just fucking you can't stop but feel sorry for the guy. Just like you're getting fucked, you're getting used, and you see these bitches fucking yelling at their husbands and fucking treating them like shit.
Yeah, I feel sorry for those guys. To
Yeah,
really tell
man,
you the truth, man.
dude, I just watched a fucking the television show, and there was this fucking fat bitch, and she was with this thinner guy, a lot thinner. Well, he was overweight, but he wasn't fucking fat like her. She was a fucking land whale, and she's all like fucking the dominating kind, the one that fucking has to have the last word. And you see this guy fucking keeping quiet and shit.
Yeah,
You know, it's it's terrible, man. It's terrible to see these guys bend to the will of these creatures that are out of shape, severely out of shape, have shit fucking characters, are not there to morally support you, and
yeah,
are a fucking drain on your wallet. Why the fuck would you want something like that around? It's a fucking leech.
yeah. But do you know it is like those guys? I'm not wasting time anymore to trying to wake up those guys. I mean, let them destroy themselves, and that they will find out by themselves. And I'm not gonna take time anymore to trying to wake up those guys, man. Let them find out for themselves, man.
Dude, any guy that's fucking wants to get laid when they're young and they're like, oh no, I'm an incel. Stop fucking labeling yourselves. It's the fucking women that are fucked up. It's not you. And then as you grow older, they're gonna start fucking coming knocking on your door. You just watch. Just give it time.
Yeah,
And if you do manage to get yourself into a long term relationship, yo man, keep a distance. Remember the red pill knowledge because they will fuck you over. And once you realize that they're using you and they don't give a fuck about you, you better break that shit off because if you continue, it's not gonna be good. You're gonna end up going into bankruptcy while she monkey branches to the next guy. They don't give a
yeah,
fuck. You're just a resource. You're not a person. You're not a human being. You're a resource. You're like fucking. You're like a candy bar at the fucking local supermarket. It's like, oh, I'm done with this
yeah,
candy bar. Throw away the wrapper. Grab the next one. And they sure love to fucking stuff their faces, don't they?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man. But yeah, yeah, we right now we are living in a crazy time, a dangerous time, man, and it's only gonna get worse, man.
Oh, dude, just don't fucking participate. Just don't participate. It's the best thing you can do.
Yeah,
There's no laws against not fucking participating. What? They're gonna force you to get into a relationship. They're gonna force you to marry. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, but do you know what it is like, like just like a normal relationship these days that doesn't exist anymore, I mean,
No, of course not. And I wonder if they ever did exist.
I believe in the fact that exists, but not because of men or women, but just because of the time and the situation. I mean, like, I, me myself, I don't blame women for everything. It's also, yeah, the in combination with the society and also, yeah, the time where we are
I
living
don't.
in right
Oh,
now.
Garuda, I don't blame. I don't blame women for having all this control and power over us. nowadays. I
No, no,
blame
me neither.
I,
But because of their,
I
because
blame
they are mentally not strong enough, so they are getting more affected by that than men. And
look
I don't blame them, but they are the ones that are getting more affected by that. You know, so
look. Women are very easy to manipulate.
yeah,
They're incapable of taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. And you want these kinds of people in charge? You want to put them in you want to put these kinds of people in positions of authority? You want to put these people in the positions of having the nuclear codes? Come on now.
yeah.
No, I'm not saying all women are stupid, but there's not many
They are
that
not
are smart.
stupid. They just make the wrong choices at the wrong moment, and they don't think about the consequences.
Well, that's a lot. Look, that if you ever looked at the intelligence bell curves, women are generally stupider than men on average.
Yeah, also that. But yeah, even though they are less intelligent, the thing is right now more women go to university than men.
Yeah, they can.
So
Yeah, let this fucking society burn, man. We can have
yeah,
an army of educated, unemployed secretaries. Not shitting on the profession. It's quite necessary in a lot of
yeah,
fields.
because
But
they are all doing pretty much yeah the same thing, you know. They are all
well,
following each other, you know.
they're all going into fucking feminist studies, wasting their fucking time getting degrees that are meaningless. Look, man. Most the the system. I don't know how it is in Europe, man, but the system here is fucked. Okay, you get a degree in something, it doesn't fucking matter. Even if you're specialized in something, it doesn't fucking matter. All the jobs, like there's such fucking massive resource scarcity, job scarcity. They keep saying there's not enough labor. Fuck off. You just want fucking people to work for free for you. You just want slaves. It's fucking Rome all over again.
Yeah.
Army of slaves, fuck, running everything. Underpaid slaves. Well, you have an issue now because there's a lot of educated slaves. That's what socialism brought, a lot of educated slaves. So, but the
Yeah, because
problem,
that somebody is educated, that doesn't necessarily mean that that person can make more money. I mean, like let's say that
well, I mean,
I
look, man, if it was a fair and free market, yeah, most people would be able to get by just fine. But it's a rigged market. It's a rigged market. I don't know how it is in the Netherlands, but here is it's a rigged market. It requires too much capital to get in. And don't fucking
okay,
and all these fucking rich people like on the have you heard of Dragon's Den or Shark Tank?
no, never heard of it.
Okay, it's the show about investors, these big shot investors having all these entrepreneurs come on board, presenting their ideas, and the investors decide whether they want to invest or not. And some of them make comments like, "Oh, you don't need money to start a business." Fuck off! Of course you need money to start a business. Of course you do. You need capital to fucking start a business. You
Yeah,
need
yeah,
capital for a product. You need capital for R&D. You need capital for marketing. Don't give me this fucking bullshit that you don't need money. Fuck off. Fuck you.
yeah. That's the basic, you know.
Dude, I've been through business school. You need capital to do anything. I've
Yeah,
been an entrepreneur. You need capital to do anything.
yeah. Because if you have money, then you have, of course, yeah, more options and more
Come
choices.
on,
You know.
come on. This lie is fucking nonsense, man. This is some bullshit rich people say because they don't want you to fucking compete with them. Look, man, a lot of these fuckers. Look, come on. I have eyes, man. I have eyes. Some like out of nowhere, certain companies will just fucking appear on the market and in such a fucking size and scope that you're gonna start wondering just how much fucking money was poured into this shit. And they're running fine. Why? Because somebody poured a lot of fucking money into it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
if I hear all those things from you, I think the Netherlands is not such a bad country, I think. We also have fucked up things here, but yeah,
Well,
like I said
well,
before,
you
I
don't
am
know,
not educated, but
Garuda. You don't know
for
how
me
bad Garuda. It's not about education.
it was always easy to find a job for me, you know,
Look,
in the
Garuda.
Netherlands.
The one thing you learn in university is that the fucking teachers wash their hands and they make you do all the research on your own. So you're fucking basically educating yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what you're paying for, to educate yourself, as if you can't do that in front of your fucking computer on your own, going through the internet. So if you haven't done that already, strongly suggest you look into the process of starting a business and how much it costs in the Netherlands, and look at all the different restrictions, all the different rules and regulations, and you very soon will realize that how free and how easy it is to enter a market it is. And something tells me it's not very easy to enter the market.
Okay.
Look, a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
all I know is what I can see here, and a lot of businesses are started by people with money that have made the money in another country. It's all a bunch of foreign investors. I see no people that fucking made their money here investing in the fucking shit here.
Okay.
Nobody. I see nobody like this. Everybody made their money abroad.
Okay. But you are also an entrepreneur, right?
I'm a small time guy. There's no point in growing. There's no point in continuing. It's a unlimited amount of work for not very much pay, and the more you make, the more the government steals from you. There's no point. There's no point.
Yeah, the systems of control, man.
I'm considering going on welfare. Yeah, that's right. A university graduate with a career and a lot of skills in life that can be a very productive member of society is considering going on welfare because there's no opportunities. In other words, there's no money to be made. Why would you work if you have the same lifestyle as somebody that's on welfare?
Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself? Then a lot of people, the propaganda is strong. A lot of people don't see this. A lot of people here are going to tell you, "Oh, it's a utopia. It's wonderful. It's great. We have multiculturalism. We love the transgendered people. We love the SJ. We love the lesbians and the gays. It's great. We love the multicolored flags. We're a wonderful society. It's a utopia." No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm fucking.
most people
They
most people see it like that, you know,
they
because
try to say like, oh, the culture's great. No, first of all, your culture is shit that you're trying to present as great. And I'm not even talking about that, because I'm talking about the standard of life. The standard
yeah.
of life is economics 101. Are you going to make more money by working more and taking more risk? Yes or no? If the answer is no, why the fuck would you take risk? Why
Yeah.
would there be any economic activity going on? There is no economic activity going on. I go into different stores and I'm seeing half the freaking shelves empty. I'm talking about storerooms. And I question myself about the supply chain, and I question myself about how far off we are from having scarcity issues, and like severe scarcity issues.
Yeah.
Because with enough people realizing that working is fucking bullshit, well, that's gonna put a strain on the system, because more and more people are gonna be fucking homeless. You know, there is a lot of poor people who can't afford apartments in Montreal. There is a lot of squatters. There's a lot of drug addicts. A
Yeah.
lot. It's
Yeah,
not very,
same here, man. Same here.
and that is something you should look into, because if there's a lot of that, that means there's obviously something wrong. Something's wrong. Something's not working. If you need a massive social security net, there's major fundamental problems within your society. Something's not working. I say barriers to entry into the market. That's a big problem, in my opinion. Barriers
Yeah.
to entry and too high taxation, big government, too much taxation, too much power to the unions, too much power to big business. Everything's been centralized and it needs to be decentralized.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the things that you say and yeah, the way how you think about that, maybe for you that is also one of the reasons that you became MGTOW, right?
Well, I've always wanted financial security, and I've wanted to have comfort. And like I already told you, it's difficult enough trying to survive on your own. But if you have a fucking parasite latched onto your back
Yeah,
and riding you like a fucking horse and whipping you and telling you, go, 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 I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that.
yeah,
And then you look at the fucking parasite and you're like, are you gonna fucking do something about it? Are you gonna fucking help me? No, you're just gonna complain and whine. Get the fuck off my back. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah. Yeah, it's already hard enough to save your own ass, you know?
Exactly. It's hard enough on your own. I don't need no fucking. I don't need no more crutches.
Yeah.
I don't need. Sorry, not crutches. I meant I don't need a steel ball attached to my leg, keeping me down.
Yeah, but
Well,
also when it comes to if you look at society nowadays, like people are getting also yeah more disrespectful by the day, you know? I mean, people are not normal people anymore, you know?
but what do you think scarcity does? You're told you told you live in utopia, and then you realize you don't. And you get pissed off.
Yeah,
And people look at other people and they're like, "Oh, look, this guy has stuff, or this girl has stuff. I'm jealous. I'm angry. How come they can have stuff and I can't have stuff?" And then the more you live in this world, the more stuff you do, the more you see how other people live, and you realize, well, shit, man. Some people they're born rich. They don't have to work at all in their life.
yeah, but that is also one of the way. Like when it comes to MGTOW, I
Yeah.
did not walk away from women. I walked away from people in general. You know, like
Well, yeah.
I am happy with the things that I have, but I did nothing wrong to people.
Well, Garuda.
But maybe some people hate me because I have something that they don't have. You know,
Well,
and that's
Garuda.
not my fault. You know, so
Well, yeah, yeah. Well, dude, Garuda.
people
It
nowadays
comes
are
hand in
fucked
hand.
up, man.
It comes hand in hand. I mean, once you're ready to make that leap of going MGTOW, you're telling everybody, you're showing the whole society a big fuck you finger.
Yeah,
You're giving you're flipping the finger to everything.
yeah.
Women, hard work, abusers, parasites, everything.
But can I ask you another question? Are you religious or spiritual or not or
No,
no? Okay,
I'm not. I'm not religious.
but also not spiritually or
No, I believe in an afterlife.
okay, okay. But you don't believe in yeah a higher power or something above us.
I never said I didn't believe in God. I said I didn't believe in religion. I'm agnostic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand what you mean, but you do believe that there is something above us. You do believe that.
Well, I think this is a fucking joke. I don't think this is the real world. This is whatever
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck this reality
I
is.
get your point. I
Someone's having a
totally agree.
someone's having a big fucking laugh at our expense.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I get your point, man. That was my question. I get your point. But like because there are many different aspects when it comes to MGTOW, like mentally, spiritually, physically, you know, and like
Oh, look, while we're here,
can you tell me what like which content creator yeah, who is your favorite content creator? Who yeah, who inspired you to make your own content?
nobody.
But you don't have a favorite content creator.
No, I do have favorite content creators. I watch pretty much every video of Hammerhand.
Okay.
That's a pretty stand-up guy. I watch other content creators when I have time, but in general, no, man. I just kind of like a nomad. I just kind of go from one place to the next, try to grab
Okay.
as much knowledge from everybody as much as possible. But To answer your question, did somebody like?
So it's not that you got inspired by some content
No,
creators.
no,
Okay, okay.
no, no. In my earlier videos, I explained why I started making content. It's because I got tired of being fucked. I got tired of being dicked around. So
Yeah,
I decided to, speak my mind. Finally, say, okay, enough's enough. Now I'm gonna bitch and whine. Now I'm not gonna take this. I'm not
yeah.
gonna take this anymore.
But
Everybody,
like when it comes to MGTOW, can you like I always say like I was already MGTOW before I heard about MGTOW. I mean, what is your point of view of that?
well, I was always picky and selective at with what kind of girl I was gonna be with
Okay.
because I obviously I saw that the women were fucking behaving weird. That something was wrong. Didn't know what it was. And yeah, when I was young, man, I was depressed. I was simping hard. Everybody fucking starts as a simp. And I was I had the thirst. I had really bad thirst. Wasn't getting laid. I was pretty pissed off. You know the stories of what happened to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So at a certain point, I just kind of decided to focus on myself and stop seeking female
Okay.
validation, and that was pretty good. And I just decided at a certain point, well, I'm gonna make myself happy. Fuck
Yeah.
making other
Yeah,
people happy.
for me like yeah, for me that when it comes to women, I mean, did you saw my interview
With who?
with Jaguar Media where I show my face?
Yeah, I saw bits and parts.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I tell some pretty personal things about myself in that interview, and like when it comes to MGTOW, actually that I became MGTOW also, yeah, because of my personality, you know.
Well, man, if you're an alpha male, you're not gonna put up with bullshit, man.
Yeah, exactly. And I already had that feeling when I was 16 or 17, you know.
Yeah, me too, man. I was fucking badass. Wearing leather jackets, up to no good, drinking all the time, chilling with the guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same for me, man. But yeah, now it's you know what it is? When you think about like before you took the red pill and before you went MGTOW, me myself, I am like, this was probably my destiny, you know. There's no such thing as coincidence, and
Well,
maybe
yeah,
it just had to happen this way, you know.
Garuda from the very beginning. Excuse me, from the very beginning of my life, I was always on the outside looking in. I was always the watcher, the guy on the sidelines, looking at the society, looking at people's interactions.
Yeah, me also observating people and yeah, things. Observation.
Yeah. And the more I saw, the more I was disgusted. The more I'm like, these people are fucking savages.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, have you ever heard the term the curse of the high IQ?
Yes, yes.
Watch any of Aaron Clary's videos?
I saw two videos of him, but yeah, really, really long time ago. But yeah, interesting, man.
Yeah, the curse of the high IQ. Well, when you're on the right side of that fucking distribution curve, it's difficult to relate to anybody because they're dumb and they never have anything intelligent to say. When I don't talk about sports, I don't talk about stupid shit. Even politics bores me because I know it's a dog and pony show. It's all fucking rigged for fucking public consumption and public amusement.
yeah, it's a distraction, but same like sports, you know. I mean, sports that has been invented in the old Rome ages just to distract people, you know.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not easily distracted by this shit because I don't give a fuck. I care about the things that are material, things that affect me. Am I gonna? Is there gonna be war? Well, I'm all the way in Canada, so I'm not gonna experience that. The only thing that can happen is a civil war. Canadians are stupid. Not gonna happen. In the states, maybe. So only thing I gotta worry about is a refugee crisis here. So war is not gonna be a problem. Food's always gonna be around where we grow a lot of food, especially in the prairies. So we're never gonna have starvation. Um, let's see, what else can I worry about? More. So I'm not worried about war, and if it's nuclear war, well, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna be dead anyways.
Yeah,
What
everybody's gonna be dead.
Yeah. So what else can I worry about? Well,
Yeah.
I can worry about my immediate comfort. My immediate well, okay, that's a big one. I like to be comfortable. I like to have a lot of money. What do I like to do? I like to travel. I like to go down south and enjoy myself.
Yeah, I
In
also I like traveling, man, and traveling for me that is a aspect of MGTOW. Traveling alone to another country where you
Yeah,
don't speak the language, where you don't know the culture. Amen. The world is yours, man.
that's
The
it.
world is yours.
So that's what I want to be doing. I want to start traveling on my own or with friends in the future. That's one of the things I want to do. I don't want to work all the time. That's fucking bullshit. I want to find a way to make money, a lot of money, by not working too much. I'm still as smart as I am. I still haven't figured that one out. So figure. I
Yeah,
mean,
but me myself, when it comes to traveling, for me, yeah, the United States and Southeast Asia.
mm,
You
well,
ever been to Southeast Asia?
no, never been to Asia.
You want to go there? Yes or no?
Maybe one day.
Yeah. Yeah, me myself, I am mixed race. My mom is white or Caucasian or yeah, whatever you want to call it, and my father is from Indonesia. So I am mixed race.
All right.
Yeah, not that that's important, but let's say you have like when it comes to MGTOW, like me as a yeah mixed race person, like I am always outnumbered. I am always yeah different, you know.
Yeah, that must suck.
Yeah, suck for me. It gives yeah a sort of yeah individual power. I just call it that way, individual power, man. I mean, you know what it is like. I don't know how it feels like to be 100% white or 100% black or whatever, but you know
Well,
what it is like I just see myself as an individual and a free thinker, and I just do whatever the fuck I want to do, you know.
that's kind of how I look at life too. I mean, the moment I came to Montreal, I've been subject to alienation and racism, and I've been on my own all the time. I've been in my thoughts all the time, and
But can you give me an example for yeah what kind of racism?
wow, well, we don't like your face. Your face is gay. Go back to your country. Is that good?
But what is your country?
Rather not say.
Rather not say. But so you but you are not so you are not born in Canada, I assume.
No, I'm from Eastern Europe.
You're from Eastern Europe, okay. But I assume you like but you are not white or Caucasian or uh,
I'm
I don't really
I'm
how to explain
I'm
that in English.
I'm mostly Caucasian, but a little bit mixed as well.
So I just assume maybe you have brown hair or maybe brown eyes. I just assume. Let's say you don't look like the average white person. Uh,
Well, I look like an average Eastern European person.
yeah, okay, but not yeah. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain that in English? And it's not really important, but like when you had the feeling that you were discriminated, I mean, I know how that feels, and maybe in the beginning it gives you maybe sadness, then later comes the pain. But when that pain is over, it gives you some spiritual power. I don't know how you think about that, but
Well, you grow to live with it,
yeah.
and you enjoy the peace and quiet that comes with it.
Yeah, and everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Yep, supposedly. I always said whatever doesn't kill you sure fucks your shit up pretty hard. So the next time you are dead.
Yeah, but do you know it is like better, like we all gonna die one day, and if I would be dying right now, then at least I can say like I made the right choices in life and I did the things that I wanted to do,
Oh, I have no regrets. I lived my life with the cards that I was dealt, and I think I made the right choices.
Yeah,
And
because
I
like
and in the future, I can only see positivity in the future, unless something terrible happens, like I lose my job that I currently have. But if I stick to what I'm doing for a year or two, I'm basically gonna become in a very good position where I won't have to worry about job security anymore.
yeah, yeah, same for me. Well, when I look at my life, I made the like I don't know if you saw the whole interview, but yeah, me myself, I grew up with a single mother. I was TFL or True Force loneliness until the age of 15 or 16 or so. So yeah, until the age of 16, yeah, I was a fucking failure, man. I was nobody. But when I made the right choice at 16 just to stop school looking for a job, man, when yeah, I made the right choice, and that is yeah the person that I am right now.
I think you did the right thing.
Yeah.
School is school's a hobby of the rich and those who are being conned into getting indebted and spending money they don't have. This is the problem in North America in general,
Yeah,
and I've
and I
noticed.
know, I know, I know a lot of people. Let's say they have been to school 7 or 8 years, yeah,
And
more than me, but
yeah,
they only make $200 or $300 more than me. So
well,
if you yeah, but so like if you're gonna compare that, then I'm glad I did not wasted my time at school. And like I said before, for a guy that never finished high school, no diploma, no education, I made the right choice. Yeah, I have nothing to complain, man. I mean, like,
yeah, the
not, not,
fucking yeah,
yeah.
dude, the salary gap, or rather the lack of thereof, is stagnating.
So
Sorry, I didn't mean stagnant. I mean it's amazing. It's the wages are stagnant, is what I meant to say. The wages are so fucking garbage these days that
yeah, but let's say like even though I make $200 or $300 less in a month than those that
uh,
finish their high school,
yeah, but
like
dude,
like like all the money that I have, I only have to pay my bills, and then all the money is for myself. And for
yeah,
them, they pay their bills, and then those guys they have to spend that on their family. So at the end of the day, I got more money to spend than them. I have
yeah,
nothing to complain, man, and that is also the MGTOW lifestyle is perfect for me.
yeah. Well, look, that's one thing that did piss me off when I finished school. First of all, there was no jobs. Everything was as if I didn't have a degree. At a certain point, I finally got a job. Let me rephrase that. I got a possibility to do the job that I wanted, but I got fucked over. I finally do the job that I wanted. after trying to get it for 10 years. That's right.
Okay.
And I just let's put it this way. I make about $150 more than a guy I know that only has a high school degree.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and yeah, actually,
per check.
that's not
So
fair. That's not fair, but it is what it is, you know.
yeah. So and the job that we both do are like night and day. Like you know, there's peace in being a general laborer. There's peace in that because you don't have to worry about shit. You just do your fucking job and that's it. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was a general laborer. I know what it is. There's no stress. With higher education comes higher responsibility, and if you can manage to get those like those jobs with higher responsibility, that shit will stress the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant. I am not enjoying myself at work every day. There's too much work. There's too many emergencies. There's too much nonsense, and not enough pay. So that's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm toughing through it. I mean, I am living. I guess I'm not living the life I want, and I wouldn't call it a super comfortable life because
Okay.
my apartment's not even fully furnished. I don't even have a couch. But
Okay.
I eat every day. I chill. I drink beer when I can. I'm on the internet when I can, and and I try to enjoy the little, the moments when I'm alone, which I couldn't do when I was with a girl because women take all your time, and when you have not much time, well, they're gonna take that, and you're just gonna slowly go insane.
Yeah,
I need my
you are digging your own grave then.
Yeah, well, you need your alone time, bro. You need the fucking downtime. You can't give to your employers, give to your woman, and fucking never complain. What the fuck kind of life is that?
Yeah. And but do you know what it is like if you are alone, you can develop yourself more than when you are together with other people, you know?
Of course.
But yeah, I just feel really comfortable and happy when I'm alone, you know? And that doesn't mean I don't hate other people, you know, but I think most people they are hanging around with each other not because they like each other, just because of the fact that they cannot be alone.
Mm.
And I'd rather be alone than being together with people that I hate,
Well,
you
of
know? So
course. I think it's Robin Williams that said being lonely. So how do you say it? Feeling alone.
it's different than yeah, being feel like do you know what it is? Like
Yeah,
there is a difference of being alone or feeling lonely. Those are two different things, you know?
yeah, and fucking people alienate you and make you feel alone.
Yeah.
It's better. You're better off being alone without people judging you and telling you what's wrong with you and fucking not putting their nose in your business without knowing the full details and just criticizing you for no fucking reason. It's best to cut these people off and be alone because those people will make your life miserable.
Yeah, because yeah, right now I am just sitting alone in my living room, but I don't feel lonely, you know? And same for you, right?
Yeah. So
Because like when I'm going on holiday, I always go alone, you know? But that doesn't mean I feel lonely because I am so busy with yeah, seeing things, eating that food, yeah, getting into that culture, I am alone, but I am not feeling lonely, And why? Because I'm really developing myself as a person.
And you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing. This is the proper way, and you're
And
gonna
do
be
you know,
happy. Look,
I really have some feeling like, the world is mine.
that's it, and you're happy, and you're fulfilled, and women see this.
Yeah,
The
and they are
closer,
they are jealous. They become
Garuda,
envious.
Garuda, the closer you are to this, the more pussies coming knocking on your door.
Yeah, I notice that when I'm on holiday, because I am so busy. It's like they smell it. Like, yeah, this guy is busy. I want to know because do you know it is women? They wanna wonder about you. Like, wonder
Garuda,
what are you doing?
because they're predators.
Yeah,
They're predators, and they're gold diggers. So they always fucking looking for the rich guy.
yeah, I'm not
Anyways,
rich.
you're gonna. Oh well, it's always, even if you do manage to become rich, don't display it. You're gonna see a difference between dressing super fancy and dressing casual. You're gonna get a lot more female attention when you're dressed super fancy.
Yeah, what you mean with super fancy? Like a suit or something?
Designer clothes, expensive watches.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Even if I was a multi-millionaire, I don't wear that shit. I
Yeah,
like, I,
me
I, I,
neither.
like me myself, I like street clothing, gangster clothing. That is what I like. Why? That is my personality.
Yeah, you wear what you're comfortable with,
Yeah,
and women, they're after the money, man. So if you're dressed like you have money, they're gonna come after you
yeah,
hardcore, and all of a sudden it'll make sense why 10% of guys get 80% of the women. What was it? 20% of the guys get 80% of the women, and a 28-year rule.
yeah. To really tell you the truth, yeah, I don't know how much women you had in your life, but like I said, I am definitely not a player. Let's say I had sex with maybe 10 or 11 women. That's
Garuda,
not
I've
that's
had
not really.
I've had enough to go my own way. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, yeah. Me also. And like I said, I am definitely not. I won't say not all women, but most women. They came to me. Like
Yep.
I had my first girlfriend when I was 17 because she came to me. Before that, I was true forced loneliness. I never even kissed a girl. But for me, that's yeah. I had more than enough women to know that it's fucking worthless, man. So I get your point.
Completely worthless.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's the perfect word. Worthless.
Because they bring no value.
No.
There's nothing that they bring. They bring no money. They bring no emotional support. The fuck do they bring? Their ass. That's it.
Yeah, drama and yeah, physical cancer.
Yeah. The
Physical cancer.
Look, man. It's like a business proposition. It's like a business contract. What would you sign a contract that you read it and it's like nothing is in your favor? Of course you wouldn't fucking sign that contract. Well, a
Yeah, but
relationship is the same thing.
what you say right now, a lot of people do it, and do you know why?
The,
They
the,
don't read it.
the women, they don't cook, they don't clean, they give you attitude all the time. They tell you that they want equality, but only on their terms. They don't fucking want to spend a dime of their money. You're supposed to spend always your money on everything. And they give you shit all the time, and they give you attitude all the time. Why the fuck would you want to be in a relationship with something like that? Oh, and I didn't get to experience this, but they also cheat on you.
Yeah, I also never experienced that. Yeah, as far as I know, of
As far
course.
exactly, as far as we know, as far as we know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, It is what it is, man. And I understand you for 100%, man. But yeah, like I said before, it's gonna get worse, man. But you know what it is, man. Maybe because all of those fucked up things, man. Yeah, we found each other, and right now we are living in 2020. The spiritual war continues. The gender war continues. Yeah, and yeah, when it comes to MGTOW, we are getting bigger. MGTOW is gonna grow. The MGTOW community is gonna grow. Yeah, also more men are going their own way. I think there comes a time that so many men in this world are going their own way that we don't even have to use the word MGTOW anymore.
A lot of men are going their own way. You know, there's only so much alienation of men that you can that women can do until men are fucking just pissed off and say, you know what, I'm happy on my own. Get the fuck out of here. You have nothing for me. And you're gonna see a change. I've already seen it. It's already happening. Women will be chasing men with fucking sandwiches,
Yeah, because you know what it is like when it comes if they want something, yeah, they must work for it, and not us.
they're gonna be fucking chasing men with sandwiches,
Yeah, better a hamburger for
begging.
me, but I get
Be-
now. I get your
yeah,
point, man.
you're fucking begging for the guys to be in their lives, begging on their fucking knees, ready to suck some cock.
Yeah. uh, but one other subject. I assume, yeah, you like yeah, drinking a beer, right? Me also, by the way. But yeah, are you drinking every day or?
No, 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 no. I wouldn't be able to do my job if I did that. Plus, my health can't take it anymore.
Okay.
I don't drink too much anymore. I try to keep myself as sober as I can.
Yeah.
As
Because I remember a lot of your older videos. I think you were pretty drunk, I think.
near the beginning, near the beginning.
Because I remember one. By the way, thanks for challenging me, man.
Oh yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, but I think you challenged me to make one video every day for a week. But I think we both did not manage to make 7 videos. I think I made 4 videos and you 6, I think.
I'm pretty sure I passed the 7 mark.
Okay, okay.
Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. But I remember in one video you were. That was when I made a video about you. And in one of your videos, you were pretty drunk, and yeah, you said you were celebrating your victory, like you did a good deal or something.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I was drunk. I
Yeah,
was
you
drunk
were
as
pretty
shit
drunk,
back then.
man. But
I
that
was
is
drunk
that
as
is
shit.
one of my favorite videos. Just yeah, maybe yeah, a different side of you. But do you know it is like your content is I like your content, and just you don't have to. You don't even, yeah, have to relate it to MGTOW or the red pill. I just like you just keep it real and also original. That is what I like about your content.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, anytime.
No, I know.
And
It's just
that is also the same way how we are supporting each other. I mean, like when it comes to the red pill, I think we all have the same knowledge and awareness. But when it comes to yeah, MGTOW, we are all going our own way. And yeah, we all have to, like me myself, I grew up with a single mother, man. I was a TFLer until the age of 15 or 16. And I think that's a totally different story than the average MGTOW. And I think we all have our own personal stories.
mm, Oh, I didn't notice all those live comments.
Yeah, I'm also not paying attention to those comments, you know. I'm really focused on this conversation, you know. But
Yeah.
are you
Let's read some of these things. Women can't stand seeing a man happy without them. Well, it's true. It's very true. But it's gold digging, man. They want that for themselves. They want the guy to fucking provide that for them. That's the thing that fucking really makes messes you up in a relationship when you realize that women think that it's a man's responsibility to keep them happy.
Yeah, and that's a total misunderstanding, you know. I mean, if you want to be happy, you got to make yourself happy because
Exactly. And all these women, they run around looking for dudes being like, "Yeah, make me happy. Money's gonna make me happy."
and the
Uh,
fact is only if you are happy with yourself, you can be happy with other people, you know.
exactly, exactly. And you
And I think
fucking
only if you know yourself, then you get to know other people. Only if you respect yourself, then you can respect other people, you know. It starts with yourself, you know.
yeah, exactly. Uh, you know how it goes, man.
Yeah.
Life is life ain't easy when you're a man. It gets easier as you get older. It could turn to shit though. A lot of guys went through some crazy stuff.
Yeah, because
Homelessness.
do you know what it is with making a choice? That choice can affect you for the rest of your life, you know.
Exactly. One little slip up and you can. Yeah, that's the difficult part of being a man. You make one wrong choice, you don't get a second chance. That's it. You
Yeah.
just fucked yourself. That's why it's very important, guys, not to simp. You end up having kids with one of these crazies, you're done for.
And yeah, when you look at how life is, many times, yeah, choice, it's a delusion. The delusion of choice, you know?
Mm,
Because yeah, we are living in a clown world, man, and like sometimes we think we have a choice, but we don't have a choice, you know? Because at the end of the day, it's all the same bullshit, you know?
yeah,
And that's also the reason I don't care about politics, you know. I mean, like left or right. At the end of the day, like it is just yeah, for me it's just a distraction, you know. And I don't give a fuck about culture. I don't give a fuck about religion. Like I'm a religious person, but I keep that for myself, you know. I don't go to the mosque, I don't go to church, you know. For me religion is more something spiritual and not something traditional, you know. And I
well, I would
think like,
well, I wouldn't use the word traditional. I'll use the word institutional.
yeah,
Orange Tango's in the house.
Orange Tango, oh no man. Orange Tango, what's up, man?
Yeah,
But are you planning coming back on YouTube or not?
maybe one day.
Okay. Yeah, because of that Kapangal, man. I think. Yeah, do you know what it is? To really tell you the truth, I don't have the right information, but I still
Oh,
have my channel
dude,
and my videos, man, and
I don't, I don't,
I don't know what's gonna happen, man.
I don't care about this. I don't care about this.
Yeah, but let's say a fine of 42,000. Do you believe that?
Find me. You gotta find me to find me.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know everything about the American law, so
I'm not American.
yeah, me neither. Because like
Good luck finding you.
yeah,
Good luck
because
finding me.
yeah,
I'm not
because
paying that shit. What are
I
they
am
gonna
not,
do?
yeah,
Kidnap me?
yeah.
Put me
Yeah,
in
I get your
jail?
point because I am not calling out any names, but a lot of the people that I'm subscribed to, they are gone from YouTube or they are still on YouTube, but they deleted all their videos. But yeah, I think a lot of people take this really serious, you know?
I left YouTube for other reasons.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I've described them in my videos, so.
Yeah, I think I saw I think almost all of your videos, man.
Well, it is what it is, man. I do the videos for myself and for my brothers. I don't do it for fame. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for any of those fucking bullshit petty reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, do the things that you want, man, and not because you must, you know?
Yeah. So what else do you got?
Uh, yeah, for now, not much, man. Not much. You?
Well, all I can say is when you spend upwards of 5 years on a long-term relationship and you're trying to make it work and it doesn't, you've invested so much and the other person hasn't invested shit. It changes you.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't really know how that feels, but I think yeah,
There's no there's no
for you,
closure.
you really have the feeling like you have wasted 5 years of your life, right?
There's no closure.
Yeah,
I mean, you knew things were going bad, but you didn't think like, look, man. As a man, we witnessed so much fucked up shit in our lives that were not. We don't consider certain things as serious as, let's say, females do.
yeah,
Females think it's the end of the world because their nail fucking broke. Us, we're out there, we're fucking working. We'll get fucking cut pretty hard because of a knife or machinery or whatever, and we're gonna look at that and we're gonna be like, "Fuck." We're gonna disinfect that shit, wrap it up, and be like, "Okay, I forgot all about it," and it'll heal after a week or two, and you're done. Uh, women
yeah,
would be like flipping their shit at that. Oh no, you gotta go to the hospital, you gotta get injected, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, 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 it'll heal.
yeah. But I don't know. Maybe there are some things that you want to say to me, but that is not appropriate for YouTube. So if you want to talk, uh, yeah, just offline, then you want because you said to me that you don't want to go to Western Europe or something like that, and I want to know the reason why, man. I'm really curious about your opinion about that.
Well, first of all, the euro is way overly inflated and it's way too expensive. Second of all, it's not safe,
In
pure
what
and
way?
simple. Come
In
on,
what way?
with all the mass migration and all the stories I'm hearing of the terrorist attacks and the rapes, yeah, and the robberies, I'm not interested in as a tourist getting my shit robbed and. Look, man. If I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to
I
countries,
get your point, man. I
if I'm
get your
gonna
point.
if I'm gonna go visit countries, those countries are gonna be in Eastern Europe. There's a culture there. There's nice statues. There's history there.
Yeah,
Western Europe has been overplayed. It's been overly exaggerated and overvalued,
yeah, yeah.
in my opinion.
But if you come to Western Europe, you can stay at my house for free, man.
Oh, British is in the house.
No, man, but now I get your point, man. But yeah, me myself, I was born and raised here in Western Europe, and I hope I can stay here forever, man. But like I understand your points, man, and I think it's gonna take a matter of time. But in a few years here in Western Europe, the shit is gonna get down, man. And yeah, like I said before, man, when it comes to those
Oh, dude, Western
yeah,
Europe is gonna.
mass immigration, like yeah,
Well, it's gonna end with Sharia law. You're all gonna end up. You're gonna be Western European stan. That's what's gonna happen.
yeah. Do you know what it is? Like I don't know if you saw that in my interview, but like yeah, but you know what it is. My father is a Muslim. I also have an Islamic background, you know. So
Mm,
let's say that yeah, I don't hate me now,
I
but
don't hate you.
no, man. But do you know what it is? Like I don't think it's gonna go that really far, you know,
You
because
sure?
I am
Look,
really sure
oh, with all
because
with all
we,
with all the
do,
feminists, yeah, you're not gonna put your foot down.
it's not gonna go that far, man.
Okay.
It's not gonna go that far. I think when I look at it, like, do you know what it is? Like, there is a difference between like having your own culture and living together in one country together. And do you know what it is? Like, it doesn't really matter what color you are or what religion. Nobody wants this type of shit, you know. I mean, most people don't want this shit, you know. And maybe that's a whole different subject, but I'm not thinking it's gonna get that far. But I also understand when you, especially when you are living in Canada or the United States and you see that shit on the news that you think, what the fuck is going on in Europe, man? I also understand that, but like I am living here. For me, it's totally different, man, and but I think it's not gonna go that far, man. But yeah, I understand your points, man. Definitely.
Inside joke time. Burritos don't fly. Wait, I would go. Burritos don't fry. That's how it went. Results is still in here, listening to us talk. Yeah. So, look, I don't know what the future holds. All I know is that feminism needs to be stopped. It's ruining civilization.
Yeah, but believe me, man, there comes a time that feminism will destroy itself, you know. And if women want to be trapped inside the matrix, yeah, let them be trapped, but alone, without
Well,
us men.
dude, the roles will reverse. Women will once again understand what it means to value a man. It'll happen with more men walking away off the plantation. More and more women will be single and wondering what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
And the more guys say, "Yeah, I'm not interested in a relationship. Yeah, I'm just not." It's not you personally. It's all of your kind.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
They're gonna try to shame all the guys. Oh, you're gay. Oh, you're an incel. You're this. You're that. No, no. An incel wants to get into a relationship, so no. And no, I'm not gay. I'm just not interested in being used. So, and I don't trust you anymore.
Yeah, exactly, man. Enough is enough, you know.
I don't trust any of them. I don't trust their intentions. I see what they do. Look at what they do. Don't listen to what they say. Just look at what they do. Look at their
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah,
Look at their actions.
you got that right, man. But to really tell you the truth, I don't trust people in general, you know?
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't trust anyone.
No, because do you know what it is, MTL? Like, first of all, I will, I think yeah, we're gonna cut this off because for me it's now 8 p.m. I think I'm gonna order a fucking pizza, man, because I'm starving.
Oh, that sounds
But
pretty good right about now.
yeah. Anyways, I want to thank you for this conversation, man. And yeah, do you know it is MTL? Like, especially when you took the red pill and you became MGTOW, you have to realize you cannot trust nobody in this world, only yourself, man. I mean, like, first of all, this was a really good conversation. I want to thank you for that. But as long as we will never meet each other in real life, never will look each other in our eyes and can shake each other's hand. I mean, yeah, you don't know me and I don't know you, you know.
Yeah, never say never.
Never say never. And I like traveling, and maybe that you are stupid enough to come to Western Europe, man. I'm just kidding, man.
No, I
But
mean,
yeah, never say never, man.
couple of days in a motel, get there by train. Not that in this. It's nothing complicated, man.
No.
If you go there for a specific reason and don't dilly daddle, it could be fine.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
yeah, we're gonna cut this off, man. But I
yeah,
want to thank you for this conversation, man.
yeah, not a problem.
And yeah, if I am still watching your videos on BitChute, but are you familiar with MGTOW.tv or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard about it.
But you are not on there.
No, I don't have time,
Okay,
dude. Look, I've tried uploading my videos on other platforms. I have to change my format of all my videos. That's a lot of work, and I don't have the time for that. I barely have
okay.
time to create new content, so.
Yeah, because yeah, I have more success on MGTOW.tv than on BitChute, man. Because yeah, when it comes to MGTOW in the red pill on BitChute, I only have yeah thumbs down and fucked up comments, man. So I'm just gonna focus my attention on MGTOW.tv and yeah, not on BitChute, man.
Well, I got into I got into arguments with Nazis. That was fun.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about fun, man. Yeah, but yeah, I want to thank you for this conversation, man. And yeah, I also said that in my videos, man. Like yeah, we know each other from our first video, you know, and that's all. That's almost 1 year now, you know.
Yeah, almost. Well, it's all. Hey, it's been a year now.
No,
It's
no,
been a year.
no. We have uploaded our first video on January 25, 26. I know that
Okay.
for sure.
All right. So that's 10 days off.
And
It'll be a
I remember your
it'll be a year of Garuda and MTL.
yeah, man. And yeah, that is also the reason I just wanna do this collaboration, you know, because like I appreciate the fact that I'm officially yeah in the MGTOW community right now, but yeah, not to bash anyone, but yeah, I don't talk to everybody, you know, because
You don't
you
have
you,
to.
yeah, you can call yourself red pill or MGTOW, but if I cannot relate with you, I cannot relate with you. You know what I'm saying? So and yeah, I am planning to do more collaboration, but only with yeah with guys that are pretty on the same level like me, you know, and
Yeah, I gotcha.
but but one more question, you know, like if this
Sure.
was if this was a job interview, would you hire me? Yes or no?
I think you already have your answer, Garuda.
Yeah, I think you would hire me. I think that.
Well, you already have your answer.
Yeah, but I would like to hear it from you, man.
Mm. Anyway, man, I'll we can end this.
So it's a yes or a no.
Oh, come on. You know it's a yes, man.
Yeah, man, I know that, but yeah, thanks, man, and we're gonna talk to each other again, man, and but anyways, thank you for this conversation. I wanna wish you all the best with your content. I think yeah, at BitChute you are more successful than me. Yeah, it's not about that, but I think for you, yeah, BitChute is a good platform for your content. But yeah, me myself, I think I'm gonna be staying on YouTube and I'm gonna focus my attention on MGTOW.tv and yeah, we're gonna talk to each other again, man. And I want to thank you for the support that you commented on a lot of my videos. And yeah, I do the same for you, man. And it's MGTOW worldwide, you know.
Yep. You know it.
And yeah, if you want to download this stream and upload it on yeah on your channel, feel free, man. No problem.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be on yours. Doesn't need to be copied onto mine.
Yeah, but if you want, feel free, man.
You're
But
the host, man. You're the host.
yeah, you're the host. I'm the host, but you're my yeah, you're my sidekick, man. I mean, yeah, am I like do you know what it is? Yeah, you, yeah. I drink a couple of beers. My English is fucked up now, man. But let me start all over again.
What? I'm no Robin to no Batman.
No, no. I I remember when I only had 10 subs. You were number 11 or 12 or something, man. And yeah, that means more than me than you think, man. And I want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you for yeah, yeah, talking positive things about me and yeah, get me in the MGTOW community, man. Thanks, man.
Not a problem. See ya,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, man. And yeah, I wish you good luck with everything, man. And we're gonna talk
Thanks.
to each other again, man.
Yes, of course. Well,
Okay, man.
you can reach me a lot easier now, so you know.
Yeah, man. And yeah, if you want to ask me something or tell me something, it doesn't matter what it is. Let me know, man.
Well, we're already at 2 hours. I don't think we should maybe have another time, perhaps.
Another time, maybe somewhere in the future, somewhere
Yeah.
far, far.
Well,
But
not necessarily.
thanks, man. Yeah, take care, man. Bye bye. I'm ghosting out now, man. Peace.
All right. Garuda's ghosting.